Josephat Bless here from TradewithBolu Online Services, and I'll be taking you on this weekly analysis from the 1st of November to the 5th of November 2021. We'll be analyzing the USDCAD, EURJPY, GBPUSD, ZAR, USTECHCAsh as we go on. Alright, so today, just like every other day, we have a risk warning, alright, and that says trading leverage products such as Forex and derivatives may not be suitable for all investors as they carry a high degree of risk to your capital. So you could just please pause this video, take a good look at this and ensure you understand the risk involved before proceeding. Alright, and you continue to watch this video is an indication that you agree to these stated terms above. So moving on to the DXY. Alright, we usually want to analyze the DXY just to know the strength of the dollar before continuing, because most of the pairs we'll be analyzing are pegged to the dollar. So we want to ensure we know the strength of the dollar, alright, before we proceed to the market. Alright, so you could see here from the previous week we had a pretty nice bearish move, and very recently a pretty nice bullish momentum that broke off the market structure at this point, right? And that's what we call it BMS from TradewithBolu Online Services, or in our trading course. That's what we call it. BMS is a strategy that shows you how to trail a whole trend. All right, and this is one of the confirmations of the starting of a new trend. All right, so what we have here, you can see a very nice downtrend, and all of a sudden, all right, a bullish move that breaks up the market structure. So what we're having as expectation right now is just a simple retest to this 93.9 zone, within 93.9 zone and 93.7 zone. All right, just within this zone we're having a pretty nice expectation of a retracement before it continues its uptrend. All right, so that's it for the dollar. We know that it's going to have a pretty nice bullish momentum after a small retracement this week as we proceed on the market. So moving on to the Forex market, first we'll be analyzing USDCAD, and let me zoom in a bit so you see the we can begin from here. You can see that we had a pretty nice uptrend, I would say consolidation this past week, all right, which was started from a BMS, all right, at this point, started nice uptrend, then all of a sudden retraced and then trying to build up that trend again. All right, we know for sure that this is our major support zone, and the resistance levels, which are also our take profit levels. All right, so we had a nice BMS at this point, and price tried to push it off back in a bearish momentum, which didn't work out so well. So right now I'm signifying that we have two major resistance zones at this level before we continue this uptrend. We have this first one and the second one. All right, so what I'm expecting right now is for price to simply break off the first and the second and continue this upward momentum. All right, so here are the profit levels. The first is here, second and third, as we proceed on. So moving on to the next pair, EURJPY. We have a pretty nice I'm going to H1's time frame, very nice downtrend this week. All right, hitting at this major resistance level. As you could see, price couldn't break it up after three retests. All right, so what we are expecting is simple in a nice retracement to this support level for the downtrend. All right, and if it's turning into an uptrend, then we have the resistance level. All right, so I expect a nice retracement to this point, to this price region, which is 132.742 price region of the EURJPY. Then the last TP region is about 133.48. So we have a pips expectancy of about 100 pips to 180 pips, all right, for this week. So that's a bit of what we're expecting for the EURJPY as we proceed on. Moving on to the GBPUSD, just like I said, we're having a pretty nice retracement of the dollar before its bullish momentum. All right, so right now we're comparing it against the pound, and we didn't check the pound analysis to know how the British pound is going to do for the week, but you could check that at on TradingView and also FX Streets or Forex calendar to know the pretty nice pairs to trade for the week and all that. We're not going to go through all that for now because of our timestamp. All right, so basically what we're having here now is a pretty nice bearish momentum. I didn't want to draw the trend line all the way. All right, so we're having a pretty nice bearish momentum. So you could see these are pretty nice resistance and support just going on and on. All right, these are major support and resistance. It's a nice trend line. All right, as you could see there, we had a pretty nice retest there, 1, 2, 3 times and 4 times, 4 nice retests at this point, as the price is currently continuing towards its the downtrend. This as a resistance zone. All right, so that's basically what we have for the GBPUSD. Moving on to the USDZAR, very trendy pair, just like we analyzed last week, sorry. We had an expectancy that it was going to we're going to have a pretty nice so let me zoom in a bit so you can see that. Okay, awesome. So we spoke about the reversal in trend. All right, I usually like to look at this on the daily time frame because it's a very trendy pair, and once it takes the trend, it trends it for a really long time. We spoke about the BMS and how the uptrend started, and how we're going to continue trailing that. So that's basically what's still going on. All right, we have price retesting to this major level. All right, they're pretty nice resistance zones, so we want to be really careful. You can see how many retests we have on that particular zone. All right, let me draw it out so you can see it. All right, so we want to be pretty careful around this zone. All right, so what we basically have is that we just want to be careful. All right, if it breaks off this zone, we have a pretty nice continuation of our trend as anticipated. All right, so moving on to the USDCAD. All right, I like to analyze this also on the daily because it's a pretty trending pair. You can see nice trending for a really long time, and yeah, that's a bit about that. All right, so to check it out, I like to trade it with the moving averages with my 200 MA on exponential, 50 MA on smoothed, and then we have the 18 exponential and 6 exponential. All right, they're not really important anyways. All right, I mostly make use of the 50 smoothed and then 200 exponential. All right, so what we have here is a pretty nice trend still going on. We have the impulsive move really building up right now. All right, and then we had the corrective that just stopped. Spoke about that, and a nice impulsive coming up, and as we enjoy our uptrend riding forth. So that will be all for this week's analysis. Well, thank you for following us, and then wishing you the best on this week.